He'd get back in his mom's car and stop at the nearest fast food drive-thru he could find, get some lunch for his father. And once he arrived at the nursing home and got past the pleasantries, would sit in silence with his mind racing a mile a minute while his dad's slippery dentures messily masticated the meal Raymond had brought but couldn't bear to watch him eat. This was his father's pleasure. Junk food he preferred to what the nursing home provided, while Raymond's pleasure was realizing that, like it or not, this was as good as it got sometimes. Doing something for someone else, even if it was only bringing them bad food and listening to a litany of their complaints, and trying, really trying, to listen to what they are saying, to hear how they feel, as if nothing in the world matters more, and with no selfish compulsion to tell his own side of the story. Listen, I meant what I said. Those of you who don't know me might think I'm just being maudlin, but the fact is, really, standing here and sharing this that I do is a dream come true. And the fact that there are people here to hear it is more than a guy like me can ever ask of this life. And I am very, very grateful for you coming. Please know that, all of you. Thank you. Any questions? Yes.
There's been a, well, at the MLA last time, they made a really big deal about the fact that the center of American literature is now in the South.
Oh, really?
That's what they, yes,
wow.
right. Can one possibly ascertain aspects of Southern literature in your work?
She asked if there's I guess if somebody could read my work and know where I'm from. Is that what you're asking?
That's another question. I like that one too.
Oh, no. I'm sorry then. I'm misunderstanding the question.
Why don't you answer the one that you just...
Well, I don't know the answer to that, quite honestly. My books don't use place names, or if I use a place name, it's a fictionalized place. I am confident that an observant reader would be able to put certain things together and ascertain where I'm from. But they're not set in the South or a specific locale. So I don't know. A reader would have to answer that. So you could ask my mom. And a lot of, my friends and, so you want to try trying your question again, or?
I can move into aspects of Southern literature, such as a Gothic.
I don't think there are any of those elements in my work, or not that I'm overtly aware of. I mean, I love that aspect of Southern writing. Certainly Faulkner I love, and Flannery O'Connor I love, but I don't know that I have anything really in common with them other than just writing what moves me, and I think in that respect, pretty much all writing is common everywhere. I'm not doing anything that no one has done before, but it's just my spin, I guess, is the word these days. Does that make sense?
Your use of verbs.
Yeah. Oh my.
Your corridor starfish in all directions. I mean, that's.
Is that good? You like it or no? Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. Yeah. Well, I don't. That's just good luck. Really, I've been writing a long time, and whatever, it's just good luck and a lot of hard work, really. I mean,
Talent?
I won't deny that. I'm not comfortable with that word, but, just hard work, really, I think. I mean, books get written and rewritten and rewritten and rewritten and poured over so much that, you hope you manage to get some of that, that you're talking about in there. And I appreciate you noticing, actually. It's nice. Very nice. Thank you. Anybody else? If it's about overdue library books, maybe next time. Yes.
I'm always so interested in how writers do their writing, and I'm wondering, when did you do it? How do you do it? That sort of thing. I mean, when you have a full-time job helping people like me who walk in and expect you to find everything we need, and you do a great job of that.
Truthfully, I'll give this credit to someone else. When I was, 17 and wanted to be a writer, Ernest Hemingway said, get up early in the morning and write. And that's what I started doing every day. No matter how late I went to bed, I would get up at 5 in the morning and start writing. And I don't get up at 5 anymore. But it's true that it's a quiet hour. Your brain is clear of the corruption that comes with being out and hearing the news and this and that. And you just, a little bit every day. I mean, I don't write that much. I really don't. But I've been doing it, steadily, at least as a novelist, for 23 years. And it accumulates. I mean, just day to day it begins to accumulate. And pretty soon, I mean, it was my dream to write a novel, one novel. And I truly thought I will never do it. And now I've written 8. And at this point, what I will say to you is, and it'll sound corny, but it feels like a miracle to me. Honest to God, it does. I don't know how it happens. I just show up and be there, give myself the space for it to happen if it can. And it does. That's the magic of it. If you just create the space to do it, something will happen. And maybe it won't be writing books or whatever, but I do believe in giving yourself that space to let something happen. I don't know. Really, am I answering your question? Okay, all right.
With whom do you share your writing?
Friends, family. My mom, God love her, reads everything I write, and it really bothers her sometimes. I have written 2 novels that my mother hates, doesn't ever want to see again. I think probably would like to think I didn't write them, but that said, she supports it. And same with my friends, people don't always like, I try to write a different way. Every time I start a new book, I think, what have I not done? How can I write a different type of book? Just to keep it interesting to me, I learned that from Miles Davis, among other people. Just recreate it for yourself, make it fresh again. And so the result of that is some people will really respond to one book and then really not respond to another one, and that's okay. I'm perfectly okay with that. And actually at this point, with all this work and no publisher, hey, I've got the freedom to do anything I want to do, right? You know what I mean? I got to put the luxurious spin on that and say, hey, I'm free to do anything. I don't have to please anybody. Hopefully you do please people some of the time. Wow, Nadine doesn't like it. This is clear.